Welcome to the interview, Arm Wrestling fans. Today we have two guests. Our first guest is Basil, Basil Coach from Dubai. He's also going to help us with translation. How are you doing, brother?
Perfect. You seen which t-shirt I
Rocking
have right
the
now?
Pro Panja t-shirt. Great, great.
Yeah.
He's going to compete tomorrow as well. We are going to discuss about that. And a huge mega guest. He's a killer arm wrestler. So welcome to Arm Wrestling News, Sergey Kalinichenko. Welcome, brother.
Hello, guys.
So, brother, basic questions first. Like, how did you get into arm wrestling? Your age, height, weight, and where you are from?
Базовый вопрос для начала, да. Расскажи о себе, как ты попал в армрестлинг, ну и какие у тебя антропометрические данные, там, рост, вес, бицепс предплечья.
В армрестлинг я попал в возрасте около 11 лет, с весом до 45 килограмм. Сейчас мой вес 120 килограмм, рост 187. То есть я стал большим по сравнению с тем, каким был. Вот.
So let's translate a bit the first part of the answer about how he started to arm wrestling. He started to arm wrestling like quite early age when he was a teenager, yeah, like 12, 13 years old. And he started to compete under 45 kg. Now he's 121 kg. He grew up a bit, yeah, almost 3 times, yeah. And his height right now is 187.
Okay. I never grew. When I was 15 years old, just turned 15, I was the same height, 5'10" and a half. I thought I'm going to be 6 foot tall. But at 15 and at 18, 19, 20, I was the same height. Didn't
Он
grow at
говорит,
all.
как он был в 15, таким и остался. Рост, вес.
Ну, это исправим. Мы это исправим.
He can help you to change it.
And Basil, you're getting very advanced with the translations. You're getting so much confident. I didn't even talk about the anthropometrics and biceps. You just added it yourself.
Yes, to make it more interesting, you know.
That's why you're here. So what did he tell about the age part and?
Предплечье на данный момент 45, железно, ну, бывает 46-45, смотря как напампил. Бицепс 50, вот, я не знаю, что еще нужно сказать. Ну, все.
Бицепс 56?
45 и 50. Не, бицепс 50.
He said, like, I was like, well, biceps. No, his biceps is 50 centimeters.
Okay.
And forearm 45, 46.
Okay. Maybe I missed the part. What was his age exactly? Maybe you translated
29.
it, but 29. Okay, got it.
So he started to arm wrestle when he was like 12, 13.
Yeah. So there is actually a few common things in between both of you. I think both of you are from Ukraine, and right?
Me, no, I'm in Dubai.
No, you are originally from Ukraine.
Yes.
So both of you are from Ukraine. Both of you are great arm wrestlers. Both of you broke their right arm, and both of you made a comeback after breaking their arm. So
Actually,
very common
he broke
story.
the left one.
Okay. Left one. Still pretty common story. So, brother, who was your motivation? Like, who did you want to beat in the beginning? Did you lose to someone, or did you want to beat someone? What motivated you into the sport of arm wrestling?
В первую очередь смотивировал меня мой отец, как бы. Он привел меня на первые соревнования по армрестлингу, где я увидел Тараса Ивакина. И мой отец боролся тогда с Тарасом Ивакиным в категории. Он ему проиграл, а я проигрывал папе, естественно. Ну, типа, не мог выиграть у отца. То есть моей первой целью было выиграть у отца, я выиграл у него. А следующей целью я бы, типа, обещал, что я, когда вырасту, выиграю обязательно у Ивакина. Это когда я был малым. То есть, ну, первым, как бы, профессиональным армрестлером, который меня мотивировал, это был Тарас Ивакин с Украины. А вообще первым, кто меня привел как бы в спорт, в армрестлинг, все остальное, это был отец. Он меня с самого детства как бы познакомил с борьбой на руках. Дальше у меня были такие, как бы, как Арсен Лилиев, Замбулат Цариев, Алексей Воевода. То есть вот, ну, те, кем я фанател, как бы, определенный период времени, пока не стал, как бы, желать просто у них выиграть. И, как бы, перестал фанатеть.
Let's start. Who brought him into the arm wrestling world? It's his dad. His dad is first one who introduced him like in arm wrestling. Yeah, he first brought him to the training and trained him as well. His first not idol, but let's say orientation. Yes, was Taras Ivakin. He saw him. He saw him arm wrestling with his dad actually. Yeah, and yeah, his dad lost to Taras Ivakin at that time, and for sure at that time, Sergey was losing. We're losing to his dad. Yeah, so no chance with Taras Ivakin when he was like 12, 13 years old. But later on, he haven't arm wrestled with him. When he grew up a bit, he started to interesting in and like to watch the matches with Arsen Daliyev, Zambulat Soriev. He was quite fan of their match, yes, of their like way of matching, until the time when he grew up and decided that he can and he want to beat them. So now there is a wish only to win them rather than just like
All right. So I was listening to him on the Chan Shaw interview. You were also there, and he mentioned a very interesting fact that he has beaten all of the great arm wrestlers, including Evgeny Prudnik. I do not remember all the names. Maybe you can ask him. And I would like to know about those matches in detail. I remember him mentioning that maybe they were not in peak condition, but still he got to know where the powers are, and he got to know that he can be at their level. He has beaten all of them. So can he explain all of those matches in a little bit more detail? When did he and when and where he beat Rustam Babayev, when and where he beat Evgeny Prudnik?
Итак, эти поединки происходили после топ-8. Где-то через месяца 4, наверное, 5, после того, как прошел топ-8. Мазуренко Игорь собрал, это было в 2 года назад, я не знаю, в 2020 году. Там. Ну да, я не помню, это было как раз на карантине, понял, или что-то типа такого. Ну, только карантин начинался, или еще не начался. Короче, вот, Мазуренко, 2 года назад было это, 2 года назад. Мазуренко собрал всех нас в одном месте для того, чтобы провести спарринги. Да, это был карантин, и как раз нельзя было как бы соревнования проводить, и мы провели типа среди самых лучших в Украине армрестлеров сходку. Вот. На первой сходке я проиграл им. Как бы, я чувствовал, что чуть-чуть оставалось. И на второй сходке уже я выиграл у них, как бы выиграл Бабаева, выиграл Прудника, выиграл Петренко.
А через сколько была вторая сходка после первой?
Через месяц. И потом следующая сходка была еще раз через месяц. Тогда был Маргаринт, Прудник, Петренко, короче, Изман в категории, Изман и я. И мы провели поединок между собой, каждый из каждым 2 поединка. Вот, и в итоге я выиграл Прудника, выиграл Петренко, выиграл Маргаринта. Короче, вот так и произошло. То есть эти все видео есть на Ютубе в Мазуренко, то есть на канале, то есть можно зайти и детально, четко посмотреть, какой это был день, какое это было время, то есть все полностью есть на канале Armbets TV.
I don't think you will remember all of that.
No, I remember.
Okay.
I remember. So we're gonna start from the thing that it was like a couple months after the top 8. It was after the top 8, approximately 2 years ago. If you want the detailed data, you can check on the Armbets TV of the video. Petrenko, Kalina, Prudnik, Babayev, a small camp, a wrestling camp, which was organized by the Mazurenko. Actually, why is this camp organized? Because after the top 8, coronavirus came, yes, no competition at all. So Mazurenko decided to provide the competition, small competition, small group matches, everyone with everyone inside the Ukraine, yes, with top of the Ukrainian arm wrestlers like Kalina, Petrenko, Izman, Margarin, Prudnik, Babayev, yes. And on the first camp, he lost. He lost to a couple of them. After a month, he changed after the first loss, he changed completely his program. He trained specifically for each of them. Then on the second one, he won. He won all of them, and after like 1 month, again he won against again all of them. Yes, for sure, they were not on their peak conditions because it was after actually a top 8 competition. They were on the recovery mode, but still he pulled them. He tried them that he can do it, and that's it.
Okay. And actually, I might tell you that I did cover that event in my news video back then. I uploaded it on my
Он
YouTube
говорит,
channel.
что он вспомнил, он переводил там какое-то из вот этих 3 видео на его канале.
So, brother, I would like to ask you about I would say the financial condition of athletes in Ukraine. I'm talking about before the war situation. So, athletes at your level, I'm talking about very high level, you, Rustam Babayev or Prudnik, are you able to make enough money from sponsorships or from government or from social media? Like, what is the financial condition of a very high level arm wrestler in Ukraine?
Ну, вообще все армрестлеры дополнительно работают. Мы не можем себя, естественно, содержать с помощью как бы только армрестлинга. Не могли содержать, пока не появился топ-8 там, и такие дальше турниры, которые начали популяризировать тебя как спортсмена, находить рекламу. Но так как это все закрылось, на данный момент это просто ну, как бы невозможно. Нужно обязательно работать. Рустам Бабаев 20-кратный чемпион мира, да, и он не имеет спонсорской помощи должной, чтобы обеспечить себе хотя бы месяц, то есть жизни. Вот, что тут говорить. Я, наверное, один из немногих спортсменов в Украине, который не имел таких больших заслуг, но добился спонсорства, и у меня бренд спортивного питания меня поддерживал в Украине, это МСТ. То есть он полностью нужное спортивное питание мне в месяц предоставлял. Потом у меня были спонсоры «Дилижанс», которые мне выделяли в месяц зарплату обычного человека, то есть давали. Вот. И плюс как бы какие-то финансовая помощь, то есть и шла на подготовку разовая там, перед соревнованиями. Зал бесплатно мне предоставлялся тренироваться на постоянной основе. То есть, ну, как бы у меня плюшек было больше, чем топовых спортсменов, потому что...
Но ты еще тренером подрабатывал?
Конечно, я работал все время тренером, но то есть это все мне предоставлялось, но этого всего я сам добился, так как я один из немногих украинских армрестлеров, который начал вести медийность, не просто выступать, а быть медийным. Чтобы тебе давали деньги, нужно как бы на данный момент вести соцсети, а я один из тех, кто вел соцсети, то есть и популяризировал армрестлинг.
So, like, unfortunately, no. Unfortunately, Ukrainian athletes, they don't have such a possibility to live and enjoy their life only by arm wrestling. During the top 8 period, yes, some of the athletes were able because nice money for the winning, yes, nice sponsorship. But before such tournaments like top 8, no. And as for now, even before the war, for past couple of years, no, because of Corona, no big tournaments, no top 8, so no sponsorship. I mean, arm wrestling sponsorship, yes, sponsorship payments. So yes, like as you know, Prudnik he was like a taxi driver and actor. What about like same Rustam Babayev? Like he's 20 times world champion, but still he has no sponsorship who can cover 1 month of pure preparation. You know what I mean? Professional preparation, yeah. But Sergey said that like he's quite lucky, but he deserves his luck. He worked hard to get it, because like he's not very famous comparing to Babayev and Prudnik. Yes, let's be honest, but he working hard, so he gets some sponsorship from the German. Actually, it was German like supplement company MST. They didn't pay, but they give all the supplements. Yes, like BCA, creatine, other powders. Plus, there was a company Diligence who helped him also to pay for some like competitions or something like this, and he trained in the gym for free. And the gym gives him an ability to train people there for free. you know, like some, it's additional information from my side, you know,
Yeah, yeah.
like some of the gyms, they ask to pay renta from your clients, you know. So like he trains them there also for free. So, but yeah, even you see, even he has some small sponsorship, but he still work as a PT to cover all of the expenses and all of the things which he need for the preparation.
Yeah.
Right now,
Ну,
like this, yeah.
естественно, с приходом войны это все потерялось. То есть полностью.
Especially like when the war come, all of this.
Yeah. So I think small beginnings are good, but this is where social media steps in. I believe if you, whenever you speak or upload any video, if you have even 5,000 people that are for sure going to watch all of your videos, then maybe you can earn some good amount of money. Then people like King of the Table or Engin Terzi will invite you guys, because it is a necessity in today's world that some eyes need to be on you. So whenever you upload, some people, some athletes take it like, 5,000 views, I'm not going to get much money monthly, maybe $200, $300, $400, nothing is going to happen. But it is not about those two, three, $400. If you're getting 5,000 views on all of your videos, maybe King of the Table is going to invite you many times. Then instead of getting those 500, you are going to get $5,000 from them.
Yeah.
And please, after that, please plug in your social media accounts, your and his as well. Okay, brother, there is a fear in every arm wrestler whenever they start arm wrestling. What if they break their arm? We have seen those viral arm break videos. There was a famous YouTuber in India, Jeet Salal, 3 million subscribers. He once uploaded a video called "Arm Wrestling Will Destroy Your Arm, your life if you break your arm," and I made a response video against that video. Then he kind of said he didn't mean to say that, and he talked about arm wrestling community as well. So Indian YouTuber. So there are many people who are kind of spreading the fear that if you break your arm, it is over. So what does he have to say about the recovery for the athletes who are kind of scared? What if they break their arm? So if they do break their arm, what does the recovery and the pain, everything look like?
What do you mean? One famous Indian YouTuber said that arm wrestling will break your arm?
No, arm wrestling will destroy your life if you break your arm, like it is over.
Мгм. Ну и так, что я могу сказать ребятам? Во-первых, то есть как бы страх нужно победить однозначно. То есть, ну, типа, а страх побеждается только за столом. То есть единственное, что я им могу пожелать, это больше работать технически, больше как бы тренироваться, то есть чтобы не допустить этого, потому что это чисто ошибка техническая. Перелом руки – это техническая ошибка, то есть, ну, никак иначе. То есть никак иначе, это чисто технически. Отрыв связки, надрыв связки и так дальше – это момент, который ты не можешь как бы остановить, да, то есть он может надорваться. А перелом кости – это 99,9% того, что неправильное положение, неправильная техника. Вот и все. То есть это первое.
So, answering on the first question about what he can say to the guys who are scared to do the arm wrestle because of the possible injury, or for those guys who are scared to come back after the injury. So, in 99.9% of actually cases, yes, percentage of cases, when someone breaks their arm, it's because of the lack technique or wrong technique. If we talk about specifically breaking your arm, yes, or wrist, if we talk about tearing ligaments, yes, or muscle tissue, it's a bit different. Yes, on this, it can happen because of many reasons. But if we talk about breaking the arm, yes, it's because of wrong technique. So his advice is pay attention more to the technical aspects of the arm wrestling. Yes, for the angles, for like different positioning of your arms. Mostly because of this.
Okay,
ну,
but
и что этот страх побороть нужно, а побороть его можно только за столом.
You need to beat your fear. You need to beat your fear, because only through beating your fear you become stronger version of yourself.
And now, what if someone actually breaks their arm? What does the recovery look like? And what is daily lifestyle? Are there any problems like pain, etc. about that?
Если вот кто-то сломает или вот сломал руку, как это, ну, как это по ощущениям имеется в виду там, и что нужно делать, чтобы восстановиться?
Самое основное, что может быть перелом такой, который восстановится. Алло. Слышно меня?
Да, я слышу.
No, no,
Да.
you go ahead,
Э,
please.
Самое главное, это то, что может быть перелом такой, который восстановится за месяц. А есть такой перелом, как у меня, который не восстановится и за 2 года полноценно, понимаешь? А у меня уже 3 прошло года. То есть были задеты нервы. Все зависит от перелома, то есть они бывают очень разные последствия. Но самое основное это как бы это психологический фактор. Физически ты восстановишься. Главное психологически в это верить и делать реабилитацию. То есть только психологически. Барьер у нас только психологический после травмы. Физического барьера никакого нет.
The most important thing on which you need to pay attention, is psychological side. Because yes, for sure, you can break your arm in a different ways. Mine or his one is way more harmful, way more damageful. Even like it's already the 3rd year and he cannot still recover his left hand on 100%. But for sure, it can take 1 year, 2 years, but you will get healed. If we talk about the muscles, yes, muscle tissue, ligaments. But if we talk about psychological side, no. So this is the most important thing. Work on your psychological thing. Work in your brain. Work with your thoughts. Fight with your fear. Muscles will heal once it's come time with a proper rehabilitation exercise and etc. But this one, it can be hurt for a long time if you will keep it, you know?
Mm-hmm. So, and please about the social media, where can we follow both of you?
Где ты YouTube, у тебя есть Instagram, Facebook, чтобы на тебя подписывались? Где ты ведешь свой профиль?
Instagram Kalina 0101.
Instagram Kalina, this one, 0101.
Okay, all the links will be in the description.
And YouTube as well.
YouTube Kalina Arm Wrestling.
I'm subscribed. I watch your workout videos. I watch your videos.
Он говорит, он на тебя подписан, смотрит твои видосы.
And about you, Basil?
You know, Instagram, Basil Coach Dubai, and YouTube Lion, L.I.O.N, Life of Iron.
Yeah. So actually, I was subscribed to both of your YouTube channels before I started talking with you guys. And my next question would be about growing the sport. Like, there are some people who know only English. They are doing their part. There are some people like us who know 2 languages, English and our own language. And then there are some arm wrestlers in the European countries who know their language only. So we are always doing our part, trying to exchange the values with these interviews and making like all of the arm wrestling community know about everyone. But why isn't the European arm wrestling community inviting the American arm wrestlers on their channel with a translator who is going to translate from English to their language? And why aren't they inviting Asian arm wrestlers or Australian arm wrestlers? I have not seen many of those interviews. There were some interviews on Iron Rating YouTube channel in the past, but not many. I think you get my point. So should the European countries do that, and why aren't they doing that?
Europe, by European countries, you mean which exactly? For example,
like all of the major countries, be it Russia, Georgia, or Ukraine, all of the countries.
Мое мнение такое, потому что не было в этом виде спорта каналов-миллионников, понял? То есть с кого можно взять пример? Давай возьмем самый большой канал армрестлинга, это Schoolboy, правильно? Армрестлинг ТВ.
Да.
Самый большой канал. Смотря на их канал, ты не понимаешь, почему он набрал 100 просмотров. Там нет ни рекомендаций, ни обучений, ничего. Там тупо просто выложенные видео без вообще без ничего, без никакого,
Не,
короче,
чисто
смысла. Понял? Чисто развлечение. Чисто развлечение. Вот. Когда появился такой канал, как у Мазуренко, Armbets TV, то есть все начали думать, что, блин, ну это настолько как бы заморачиваться нужно, да, чтобы отснять такой материал, как у Мазуренко, чтобы смотрели. Давай возьмем, он снимал топов, и у него было по 300 тысяч просмотров. Ну так он сколько усилий вкладывал в это, да, чтобы с ними работать. И дальше перейдем. Просто-напросто у нас еще никто нету с кого можно было бы брать пример. То есть я планирую в будущем, чтобы как бы мой канал был образцом для того, как должен развиваться армрестлер. Понял? Как он должен вести канал, как он должен делать то. Потому что все не верят в то, что в этом можно как бы заработать и в этом
и
можно
успеть.
иметь что-то. Вот я, например, сейчас верю в это и этим всем занимаюсь в последнее время, и я вижу результат, и он будет. Вот. Потому что как бы не с кого брать пример было.
So let's start
Начинающий.
from the beginning.
Так
He
как
said like
бодибилдинг или еще где-то.
the most famous arm wrestling channel or channel about arm wrestling is Schoolboy channel, yes. But what we can see there if we're gonna open it? Nothing rather than just arm wrestling, some fun. That's it. No exercise explanation, pure one. No like some technical aspects explanation, rehabilitation exercises or etc. Yes, just like wrestling and fun. But still nice. Still the commercial like. Later on, Mazurenko opened his channel. Yes, Armbets TV. His videos, some of the videos with top athletes like Tsiplenkov and other guys, they reach like 300,000 view, 400,000 view. But people were thinking like 300,000, 400,000, and still you need to pay such a lot of attention, such a lot of money. You need to invite some like photographer. You need to invite some like some videographers, like makeup, whatever. They maybe it was a bit laziness, or maybe it was also a lack of orientation, in Ukraine and Russia for our guys who did something like this. So, like, you know what I mean? Like in the Americas, there's a lot of YouTubers in every sport who are like reach million follower stage, or something like this. So they have on whom to orientate. They have whose channels they need to check, how they need to do their own channel to build the audience. Yes, to grow the views, whatever. In Ukraine, we haven't heard. Like only recently with Mazurenko, but as for now, he's not doing it. Yes, because of some other problem. And coming back to this thing, he said that he want to do his channel. I mean, Sergey want to do his YouTube channel as orientation for European arm wrestlers. How they need to do, how they need to build the audience, how they need to make the video to commercialize arm wrestling.
Okay. No, what I was just trying to say or request you guys is on some of the famous YouTube channels or maybe even small channels, try to invite John Brzezinski on your channel, and he will talk in English and you translate it in the language in whichever
John
country it is.
Brzezinski with Oleg Petrenko.
This is what I was trying to say. You guys on your channel invite famous American arm wrestlers or Australian or Asian arm wrestlers. Maybe invite Engin Terzi and then translate into your own language. So this way the entire community will grow.
Аудитория.
Ну, я понял. Да.
Yes.
Yes,
He got your point.
Okay, now coming to the training questions, like what is his favorite training method? Is he top roll heavy, hook heavy in the training, table time, or gym training? And I've heard he did some special training with calves or heifers as they call it in some countries. So please explain about his training methods.
Лучше, Пронатор, можешь рассказать? Да.
Ну да. Ну так, итак, мой любимый метод тренировок. Я люблю тренировать все. Ну, то есть мне нравится тренировать крюк, я кайфую от тренировки крюка, я кайфую от тренировки верха, от тренировки пронатора, от всего. То есть предпочтительно я стараюсь бороться верхом, только потому что это 90% быстрая борьба, если ты сильнее. То есть ты просто выигрываешь и не забиваешься. То есть вот поэтому я стараюсь бороться верхом. Но как бы я также само силен и в крюк, и в бок, и в любое движение, то есть, ну, как бы, поэтому, ну, как бы я люблю тренировать все. Для меня каждая тренировка – это полная отдача, и мне не важно, какое упражнение, я кайфую от всех упражнений, потому что у меня есть цель, понимаешь, то есть, ну, цель, к которой я иду, и что эти упражнения мне помогают к ней дойти, понял?
Okay. Так,
есть
so the
вот,
first question about yeah,
Да,
sorry,
давай.
so about his favorite method of arm wrestling. Yes, he likes to do everything, to pay attention to all of details. He's like receiving a good vibes from hook exercises, side pressure exercises, top rolling. He enjoyed all of it because you know when you have a goal, to be the best, yes, to be the best, you need to pay attention to all of the details. You cannot be excellent on in one movement and be best of the best. No, you need to pay attention to all of the sides, all of the aspects, all of the technical things about the arm wrestling, all of the way of methods of arm wrestling as well, to be the best. That's why actually he's doing it, because he knows his goal and he do everything according to this goal. Да.
Okay.
Я
So
уже
what are
рассказал, что
his
я верхом борюсь.
But his favorite one, I mean, if you ask his favorite one, it's top row.
okay, top row. So what are his future plans in the world of arm wrestling? I heard him speak about he wants to compete with the super heavyweight. So I think he's around 115-20 kilos right now. So like is that plan fixed, or what if there is equal money in super heavyweight and 110 or 15 kg category? Then where he's going to compete? I mean equal money for the winners, the prize money.
Нет, мое решение такое, если и бороться до 115, то только в 2023 году. То есть, ну, дальше переходить только выше. Вот, потому что как бы мой вес пошел, да, то есть я чувствую, что я начинаю прибавлять, и нету смысла останавливать прогресс. То есть, ну, как бы я как бы пожертвую малым ради большого, понимаешь, то есть, типа, вот. Но 2023, я думаю, если я начну с 115, то я и закончу 115. А дальше я вес не буду держать.
He thinks that his weight right now actually 121. Yes, he has a plans to go overall because he's feeling the gains. He's feeling like his body getting the weight, and why he need to stop the progress. Yes, if it's gaining, he receiving power. His power is growing. Yeah, the thing is, if he gonna receive some like proposition to fight, yes, to arm fight in 115 category, he will stay in this category, but only for some period of time. Let's say like if he got an invitation to have an arm fight in the beginning of 2023, he will stay in 115 category till the end of the year. But in 2024, no, he will go overall.
And what was his height again? I forgot. How tall was he?
187.
Okay, 187. Right. He's a pretty big guy, and like 187 is tall, but not like a very tall guy. But being 100, being
Слишком
100,
большой, но довольно большой.
being 121 kilos at 187 and looking this fit, it is really amazing.
Он говорит, у тебя хорошо сложенное тело, потому что при таком росте 187, да, это не маленький, но все равно при 121 килограмме ты выглядишь нормально там. Не жиробас.
Выгляжу маленьким.
They say he looks small.
Yeah. And earlier, Sergey talked about coaching me. So I would like to know from both of you what kind of coaching and training both of you offer. And after that, if you guys have any question for me or for anyone else, if you have some question for Sergey, maybe you can finish with that.
Итак, на данный момент я, получается, в процессе создания полного курса тренировочного армрестлера, то есть который будет состоять с 6 пунктов. Как бы это будет отдельный телеграм-канал, к которому будет доступ как бы человека, да, то есть зайти туда и получить, не просто программу получить, а получить видеообучение, То есть, что такое армрестлинг, как бороться, какие есть техники, то есть методическое пособие по армрестлингу. Это будет там первый пункт, да, то есть второй пункт будет, это там программа расписана, показана с видеовыполнением, как работать, как делать, куда ухол делать, куда делать, как задерживать, как дальше. Дальше уже, когда человек прошел неделю эту программу, рассказывается больше, то есть, да, как можно натренировать статику, как можно натренировать то, как то. Это будет трехмесячный полноценный курс, которому нету равных, и не будет равных, короче, в мире армрестлинга, где просто продают программы, понял? То есть, а у меня будет просто-напросто целая, ну, база такая, с которой может заниматься, как и обычный человек, который будет тренировки дома, тренировки в зале, тренировки профессиональные, все можно будет там подобрать. То есть это будет развернутая армрестлерская тема, где человек может с нуля зайти и получить прогресс.
Short-lies a bit what he just said. He said, yes, he's right now he's preparing the special program, 3 months program, which is can be suitable for anyone, for rookie or for the advanced arm wrestler, for you or for someone else from Mazahir, if he would like to, or anyone else. Yes, it's gonna be like 3 months based program. With 6 steps, different one by one, like like how to gain the endurance, muscle tissue, like power, gain the weight, all step by step. It's gonna be like a Telegram channel, paid Telegram channel. Yes, you paid for the success. You're gonna receive not just like exercise name, what you need to do and reps. No, you're gonna receive the video explanation of the technical aspects, possible mistakes, how you need to do, what you shouldn't do. Plus you can like ask if you'll have any question or something, and he gonna correct. So it's gonna be like very beneficial one for you if you want to reach a higher level in arm wrestling.
All right, and we can clearly see that Sergey is a very, very experienced arm wrestler. He knows how to deal with injuries and stuff, how to get to the top of the level. He's a top arm wrestler, not only in Ukraine but all around the world. And Basil, about you, would you like to ask any questions? And before that, you're also coaching, so how can people contact you and what do you offer?
Generally, I have my YouTube channel. Soon there's gonna be a lot of fiery content. Some insider information I will tell you right now, because I don't give a shit what the hell I will receive any problem of it, but I will tell. Laletin is on the way. He's now probably in Bahrain. He's gonna come here for Dubai for training with Larry Wheels. So we're gonna talk with him. Maybe we're gonna do some live stream on my Instagram channel with Vitaly tomorrow or after tomorrow. So don't forget to subscribe on my Instagram. Maybe we're gonna do some small videos, some small tips for exercising on my YouTube channel as well. The description will be in bio. Yes, and any question if you have, you can contact me on Instagram about inviting some guests on your podcasts about some exercises or life in Dubai. I am free to help you. No problem, brothers. And let's come back to one of the questions about exercise with a young calf. How he trains a pronator. Серега, да, давай расскажем интересную ту историю, как ты с теленком тренировался на пронаторе.
Ну, короче, я сам с села, то есть, и, естественно, у нас там были разные, короче, животные, то есть коровы, там, быки там, и так дальше, теленки. И получается, когда я его отводил на пастбище, да, то есть я цепок наматывал на пронатор и пытался его удерживать, короче, на пронатор. И так, получается, он тренировал меня.
So like he's saying he was in the village. You also know what this. There is some like villages, especially we're talking about the cows, the bulls, and the calves. Yes, calves. So you know what he's talking about. When it's almost each day, you need to go. You need to carry cow with a chain or something like this. You need to hold them so they will not run away. You need to feed them. And during the calf was eating some grass or just staying, enjoying, he was holding the cow like this, holding the like training his pronation statical tension, you know. That's why he's so powerful right now also.
Yeah. Doing that with a calf or a young cow is a different thing. Like many people like to do that when they are taking their dogs for a walk, but I've never heard anyone say. And when we talked about animals, one very funny comment came to my mind. I was reading it on Facebook, I think, and somebody asked, "Does being a farmer, working with animals all your life, does it help in becoming a good arm wrestler, strong genetics, strong hands?" And someone replied under that comment, he said that unless you are doing deadlifts or lat rows with 500 kg cows, it is not going to help you in arm wrestling. That was a very famous comment, like very funny comment.
As you can see, покажи руки. Come on. Life example that it's working.
Yeah.
People always trying to find an excuse and say, "Oh, it's not for me to be professional in this, or
Lion.
you need to work too hard." No, it's just laziness, guys. It's just laziness. Stop finding an excuse and work. He's in a life an example. Like, he used to live in the small village where there were no arm wrestling. Yes, he used all the opportunities which have had to be the best in what he's doing. So guys, stop finding an excuse and find the way to do it. No equipment, not a problem. You don't know how to use what you have, message Sergey or message me, we're gonna help you.
Yeah.
А ну переведи, что там сказали, там был коммент.
Да, вот я объясню поэтому по поводу этого коммента. I'm just translating what I just said to you. Был коммент, он вспомнил, что кто-то там сказал, что да, вот работая фермером или с животными, доглядая животных, да, ты можешь увеличить свои там скиллы в армрестлинге, да. И кто-то написал, только если ты будешь жать, тянуть или приседать с 500-килограммовой там коровой или быком. Только в таком случае. Я ему сказал, что это не совсем так. Люди просто ищут оправдания своей лени, что вот, быть профессионалом, достигнуть определенных вершин в том-то или в том-то, нужно вот прям работать.
Хочешь,
да.
Хочешь, я сейчас покажу? У меня, как бы, ну, это мотивация для ребят. Вот сейчас я мотивацию для ребят покажу. У меня был зал, я тренировался, было все супер круто. То есть сейчас я нахожусь в квартире, в другой стране, где я нашел возможность тренироваться, и я покажу, где я тренируюсь сейчас.
So look, he's gonna show you also inside that information. He's gonna show you his flat, how he adopted his flat in the to be able to train arm wrestling when he has no time. Look, the table, the dumbbells. There is also resistant bands on the balcony. So guys,
near the bed.
И самое
show,
интересное. Самое интересное это то, что у меня даже блока нету на данный момент. То есть и я цепляю за балкон резинку и тренируюсь резинкой, которая цепляется за балкон, который я скоро оторву.
He has no block machine, you know, so what he's doing, he hacks the resistant band around the balcony or somewhere through this, like this, and just sit on the chair in his room through the balcony and doing some arm wrestling training, you know. So no, and I'm just coming back to what he said. So guys, he's now in another country. Yes, he has no proper equipment like he used to have in Ukraine, where everything was built for arm wrestling. Yes, as you can see in some video of on his channel, he showed his gym, his equipment. Come on, guys, it's nothing comparing to what he has now. But still he's evaluating, he's growing, getting the progress, getting better and better from day to day. So what we are talking about? Don't find an excuse. Do your best, and you're gonna build your legacy.
Yeah, I just saw his, not just, but when I watched his tattoo on his forearm, I thought one thing, I always used to think in my mind that if you have a physique like that, then only you should have tattoos. Whenever somebody talked about tattoos, I'm getting a tattoo, like everyone is getting a tattoo, and I'm like, guys, please build a physique that would suit a tattoo like that. So he definitely does have that physique.
Наберите нормальную мышечную массу, чтобы это все красиво смотрелось. Что вы, куда вы набьете и как оно потом будет. Понимаешь? А вот у тебя как раз подходящая фигура, да, атлетическая, чтобы и туфа
Ну да.
смотрелась нормально, брутально.
Нормально смотрится, нет?
Nice? It looks nice?
Yeah, definitely. Great
Да.
tattoo.
Сердце как бьется.
I
Look,
cannot understand what is this. The other part is very clear. This is not.
One
No,
second.
no. He's gonna show you. Look, it's hard.
Heart. Okay.
Look how it's. Look, you see, it's like beating. Heart is beating.
Okay.
Pump,
Alright.
pump.
Great art. So brother Basil, first of all, thank you very much for translating this, doing this awesome job, and the experience that you are getting doing this. I'm really happy for you, and you already are, and in the future you are going to be a very valuable asset in the world of arm wrestling, because the entire arm wrestling community is going to need a lot of this. You're talking about commentary earlier on, and when we didn't. I think when we didn't record this interview and doing these translations, so you're building a great portfolio, brother. I'm really happy for you. Arm wrestling needs people like you. And Sergey Kalinichenko, brother, you are a young warrior, and I wish you all the luck in the future. Great athlete, already made an awesome comeback. I think you're going to do great things in the future, and I think what you were saying in that other interview about being around the top 10 in the world, I hope it is true right now, and if it isn't, I hope it is true in next 1 or 2 years. Thank you very much for joining.
Yes, of course. Thank
Thank
you.
you.